Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to preview the horror film, The Pope's Exorcist. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. Father Gabriel Amorth, an earthy, scooter-riding, hilarious, and practical exorcist who serves as the Pope's personal exorcist, travels to an Italian town in 1987 where a man appears to be under the influence of a demon. Amorth enters the chamber where the man is being restrained together with the local priest. Amorth challenges the demon to possess a pig while exorcising him with a St. Benedict metal sacramental. When it succeeds, the pig is shot dead. Amorth comes into difficulties with a church tribunal because of this episode because he took action without getting approval from higher-ups. A sympathetic African bishop named Lumumba serves on the tribunal, but a violent American cardinal named Sullivan, who is suspicious of demonic possession, also serves. Amorth responds that evil does exist and that, in order to assist the mentally sick man, he did not actually perform an exorcism but rather engaged in some psychological play. Amorth exits the tribunal disgusted. Amorth is sent by the Pope to Spain to see Henry, a little boy who is possessed. Julia's husband's loan bequest to his family when he passed away in a car accident in which Henry was present was a mysterious ancient Spanish monastery, which Henry, his mother Julia, and his rebellious teenage sister Amy had gone from America to take ownership of. Henry, who was severely injured, has not spoken since the incident. Workers who were repairing the abbey so the family could sell it leave after a suspicious fire. Serum chemical panels and an MRI don't reveal anything out of the ordinary before Henry starts acting strangely and supernatural events begin. Henry, who is demonically possessed, calls for a priest. When Father Thomas Esquibel, a local priest, shows up, Henry insults him indecently. Esquibel gets hired as Amorth's assistant despite not having any exorcist training. Esquibel has heard of Amorth but hasn't read any of his writings, according to Amorth. Despite Esquibel's errors as an assistant exorcist, including strangling Henry when he provoked him and made fun of him for his crimes, Amorth promotes the value of prayer. The two make unsuccessful attempts to exorcise Henry as he uses profane language during the process. Amy has occasionally been possessed by Henry's demon. Since her early years, Julia has not been a religious believer, according to Amorth. Even yet, once she confesses that she thought her guardian angel had aided her when she was younger, he persuades her to pray. While examining documentation about the Spanish case in Rome, the Pope feels ill and is admitted to the hospital. Amorth considers a well on the abbey grounds that leads to a complex that the church has closed up to be dangerously demonic. He discovers that the exorcist who founded the Spanish Inquisition was possessed, allowing him to penetrate the church and commit several crimes. Additionally, Amorth learns that the church covered this up and finally learns Henry's demon's name, Asmodeus, which will help with the exorcism. In the sacrament of confession and absolution, Amorth and Esquibel confess and absolve one another of their sins. Amorth, an Italian partisan who survived World War II, committed suicide after a mentally ill woman asked for his help and died by suicide when he refused out of pride. Esquibel had an extramarital affair with a young woman he did not later marry. The two get ready, and Amorth tells Esquibel to wear a necklace with a miraculous medal. They see terrifying glimpses of the ladies they failed throughout the exorcism. Only when Amorth agrees to be possessed does the exorcism succeed, which is consistent with Asmodeus' earlier declaration that he intends to destroy Amorth. The demon forbids Amorth from hanging himself and instead wants him to infiltrate and destroy the church. Esquibel, however, aids Amorth in exorcising the demons and demonic apparitions that resemble the two women who bothered the men. While the Vatican buys and rededicates the abbey, the Pope and Henry both recuperate. The pair returns triumphantly to Rome only to discover Lumumba has seized Sullivan's place since Sullivan left for Guam. Lumumba informs Amorth and Esquibel that they would be traveling to 199 other bad locations 8, in order to battle the devil, and Amorth laughs that he and Esquibel are heading to hell after being allowed entry into a special church archive. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.